Well, welcome to another exciting episode of From Chamber to Your Living Room. I'm Chip Rary, your Director of Emergency Services, City Administrator. I'm here with Mayor Potter, and we're going to give you a little update on a couple of topics that we have. And I don't have anything funny. My mother's still mad at me. I don't know what else to tell you about that. That's pretty much a constant for the last 50 years of my life. It's a little after noon. I want to talk briefly about the continuity of operations and specific to access to our outdoor and recreational spaces. We've not closed Mission Trail Nature Preserve. We're encouraging people, quite frankly, we have been for the last several weeks, to get outside. From what I understand, coronavirus that causes the disease, COVID-19, does not do well in UV light. We're actually, we have a specialist coming in and treating all of our city facilities with the UV light treatment that kills the virus. So we've been encouraging people to get outside. We have closed the playground equipment at Forest Hill Park, but again, the park's still open. We're encouraging people to go outside. We have removed the volleyball nets from the beach. We've also, much to the mayor's chagrin, locked the tennis courts. I guess it's a proximity thing. So we have locked for now the tennis courts, but the beach is still open, and we're going to continue to keep the beach open, even though State Parks has closed their parks. We're trying. Our police officers are out patrolling. They're trying to educate people about getting too close to each other for having these little informal gatherings. So we're actually trying to solicit the public under the guise of peer pressure to discourage these little gatherings. We'll do what we can from the outreach and education standpoint, but Mayor Potter met with Tim Allen, who's on the beach several times a day, and is encouraging people to, again, tell people to get away from each other, I guess.
I unofficially deputized Tim as an ambassador from the council to please inform the citizens that were there that we don't want to close the beach, but if people are disrespecting the personal space issues and the social distancing, we may have to, and that's not something we want to do. Our prized resource is the beach, and it's the best place to go to be out in the open and enjoy the environment. But you've got to keep your distance, otherwise we may be forced to do something like that. I did get a very compelling phone call last night from a checker from Bruno's saying that she was concerned about her health, but that she really knew that the public needed the service that she was providing, and she was just very, very concerned that, here she's in the front line of public service, actually, handling money, not less than 6 feet away, but really proud to be able to help, but really feeling like maybe the public didn't appreciate what she was doing. So any chance you get a chance to go out and say to the public, to people that are still working out there, whether it's healthcare providers, whether it's service providers, that we really appreciate what they're doing for the community, it would be much appreciated. These are challenging times, as we all know, but one thing I am impressed by is the way this community has come together, as we always do in crisis times. But this is not a flood, it's not an earthquake, it's not a fire, this is a pandemic. You can't even see the enemy right now, but we know it's out there, and it's very, very questionable times. I also want to thank my council for working together. We've had our second Monday morning closed session to go over issues of concern to the community. We did pass the ordinance going ahead and declaring the inability for people to foreclose on properties or actually evict because of non-payment of rent. Foreclosures are something we're having a discussion about to see if that's also encompassed in this. But I want to thank Chip and his staff too for being so responsive to the public during this time of crisis. Well
Thanks,
done.
Mayor. Thank you, Mayor. Yeah, don't lose the humanity in this. I think that was something that you said that really came through with me. So thanks for being here. Thanks for all that you do. Thanks for the leadership. I know that I appreciate it. The rest of the council, the community, and my staff does. So.
Well, I'm not as impressive as Paul is in his uniform, but we are still in the public service sector. I'm just not armed.
Thanks, sir.
All right. Thank you much.
All right.
Stay well.
What do we say? Oh, yeah. Stay well and
the outdoors is always open.
And take good care. The outdoors are always open. All right. Thank you.
All right. Take care, guys.